YouTube? IBFigs here. Sadly, this is the final video on this channel for 2018. I'm gonna miss this year a lot. This has been the craziest and the best year of my life. I'm going to miss it a lot, but I'm so glad that all of you are able to stick along for the ride, or at least join along, join the roller coaster in the middle of this year. Just an absolutely insane year. I can't believe some of the stuff that happened this year. And in this video, as you can tell by the title, we'll be continuing the trend we started on this channel last year, a year-end review. Last year, I felt it was really the first year that was eventful enough for me to be able to make a whole video covering pretty much all the highlights. So in this video, I'll be doing the same, and one thing is for sure, I'm not making this video as long as last year's. Last year's was probably nearly 40 minutes long, and on this, I've actually, there isn't much camera time on here. There's like 13 minutes before I need to change to SD card, so that's a way to keep me under, from going over the time limit. So let's jump straight into everything. So at the end of last year, in the year-end review video, I said that this year, I think I called this year the year of change, 2018, because it was going to be the last year of school, which it has been. I was going to get a job, which I've gotten, and I was going to learn how to drive, which I have. So already there's well, I wouldn't say ending school was a goal, but 3 things that I said would happen have happened already. So I've got it listed rough dates. The 6th of January 2018, I begun work, and unfortunately I can't really say where because it goes against the I forgot what it was called, but it's the something policy. Just yeah. I started my job, and that has afforded us a lot of opportunities, which you will see later on in this video as I cover certain topics. We've been able to save up for certain things, some trips, some items, some more of these. Yeah, it's been great. Ever since I started the job, it's been great to me. It's the first job. It's not always going to be the best, but it's taught me a lot of things. It's given me a lot of experience. I'm very grateful to have a job, and yeah. Oh, and something I forgot. This big heavy thing on my shoulder. This was the highlight of last year's year-in review video. Obviously, me having the honor of entering a WWE ring to accept the WWE Greatest Fan 2017 contest. And since there was no live event this year in New Zealand, I guess this makes me the longest reigning Greatest Fan champ. So that's something that I didn't really have listed, but that's pretty cool nonetheless. So we've got on the 18th of February, we hit 500 subscribers on this channel, which had more than doubled what we had that time the year before. I think we started off 2017 with just over 200 subscribers. We ended that year with like 460 subscribers. And we soared straight to February with 500 subscribers, which is just, I actually still can't believe it. All the way into December, I still can't believe we're well past 500 now, which is just amazing. Thank you all who have subscribed and like and comment and watch all the videos. I cannot express enough how much I appreciate every single one of you. You just all mean a lot. So that brings us to the 20th of February. We're soaring really high, and then we take a bit of a dip here, because I'm sure all of you remember YouTube made some changes. They made some changes to their partnership program, where channels under 1,000 subscribers weren't able to have a partnership. They weren't able to get income. And obviously this channel falls under that category, but not for the reasons that you think. I haven't highlighted this as a part of my list for monetary reasons, although that's what it is. demonetization, because I don't do this for the money. If I did this for the money, I would have quit in February when this channel stopped earning money. Even when this channel was earning money, it was like less than $1 a month. So, who cares? But the main reason that it's on this list is over this past year, I didn't notice it straight away, but over this past year, I have noticed that ever since then, the rate of subscribers, the rate of views, they slowed down significantly, and not because of all you guys. I do not blame you at all. I'm still overwhelmed with where we are in this channel right now, but it's pretty clear to me, and I'm sure it's clear to a lot of you as well. Ever since the 20th of February, YouTube, what I think anyway, and what's probably true, I'm not earning money on YouTube anymore, and YouTube earn a small chunk of what YouTubers earn through their videos. And if I'm not earning money, then I'm not earning them money. And if I'm not earning them money, why would they feel the need to push my videos into people's recommendations, into the sub boxes, into everything? Why would they do that? And it's pretty annoying, but I'm one of millions of channels that this has happened to. Even the big YouTubers who have had certain videos demonetized because of certain content on there. Those videos perform significantly worse compared to other uploads. So it's pretty obvious. And again, I'm not blaming any of you guys. I still am so happy with where we are on this channel at the moment. Yeah, it's just things did go down a bit from there, and views are still down compared to before February the 20th, because at that point we were getting over 100 views pretty much every video. Now we're barely scraping over 50 in some videos. Some videos didn't even make 50 views this year since February. Yeah, that's just something I noticed, and yeah, again, I'm not mad at all. It's just something that I've noticed, and yeah, again, if that was a problem to me, I would have stopped making videos. But the reason that I make videos is because of all of you guys, the people who watch all my videos regardless. You like, comment, share, all of that, and I appreciate the hell out of that. And that brings us to the 3rd of March, I think. No, the 2nd of March, I got my learner license for driving. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing else to say about that. That's just another milestone of this year. All the way to May 25th, Armageddon in Tauranga, New Zealand. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was there. And man, I was so pumped to meet him. Got the chance to meet Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Got my Legend Series 3 figure signed. Had a pretty awesome conversation with Hacksaw Jim Duggan. What an awesome dude he is. The nicest wrestler I've ever met. Yeah, very, very awesome dude. Despite all the success he's had, he's still so humble and happy to chat with fans and all that kind of stuff. He had an awesome panel thing at Armageddon as well. I can't say enough awesome stuff about Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Yeah, very grateful to have had the opportunity to meet him. All the way to the 28th of June. Oh, well, around there. That shouldn't be a specific date, but Las Vegas. My first ever trip to the United States of America. Man, Las Vegas far exceeded my expectations, and part of me still can't believe that I was there. Everything you see, if you haven't been to Las Vegas before, everything you see on TV or photos you see, it's literally exactly like that in person. So part of me I wonder if I just saw pictures or if I was actually there still. just incredible, greatest place I've ever been, and I'd love to go back again someday. That was significant on this channel because we got to hit up many stores in America and do figure hunts, and those have been the greatest figure hunts we've had on this channel by far. Especially the Las Vegas Fight Shop, they just had the best selection I've ever seen. Yeah, I'd love to say a lot more about it, but we've got to go on to the next topic. PWE had a show in Tauranga 28th of July, and this is actually the second time, but I was the referee for that show, and we got a pretty awesome video out of that. The first time I was the ref, I think it was pretty last minute. I didn't. I love to go and help out at the shows. I haven't been able to make it lately, but I love to go and help out any way I can. And they needed a ref, so I jumped in that position. But this time, I'm pretty sure I knew that I was going to be the ref, and I thought PWE, it's such an awesome show. They work so hard at it. They need some exposure. Just for example, SPW, they're the same. They have the exposure that they have, and they're just growing so fast. It's so amazing to see a New Zealand promotion just going so great. And PWE, but they are very much the same. A great organization, and my video that I did on it still didn't really do justice to how awesome their shows are, but I wanted to give them some exposure as well as showing me as a ref. That was pretty fun, pretty cool nonetheless, and I hope to be the referee at future shows. 11th of August, we jumped from professional wrestling to backyard wrestling. WXW Live 4. I noticed we're already not going to make all this underneath 13 minutes. We're already at like 12 minutes, so I apologize. I'm trying to go as quick as I can. Last year I covered that I had been training to become a pro wrestler, but I got injured. I tore my hip flexor, and it's been pretty much nothing since then. I haven't been able to exercise properly. It's been really frustrating when the injury seems to have gotten better. I go and play football. I just kick the ball around and just, yeah, not good. And it's still not good. I'd say it's probably even worse than it was this time last year. But yeah, with that, I wasn't able to continue with professional wrestling because it's just so physically demanding on your body. It truly is, and yeah, you'd know that if you've ever tried out professional wrestling. Sorry, I'll be back. Sorry for the cut there, we just ran out of a little bit of time. So, yeah, the injury hasn't really done me any favors for pursuing a professional wrestling career. But backyard wrestling, I have more freedom. I'm still able to do what I love to a certain extent. Obviously, this time around when I returned to WXW, I wasn't able to perform to the level that I was last time. I wasn't able to just do crazy stuff. I wasn't able to run around that much, which is sad because, yeah, running around any activity like that just aggravates the injury. But I was still able to do it, and yeah, what else can I say? I'm just happy that I'm able to do some form of wrestling, and WXW has always been great. I love being there, and yeah, any form of wrestling that I'm able to do, I'm grateful for. I know there are some people out there that aren't able to do it at all, so I'm grateful that I'm still able to perform in some capacity, and hopefully that continues for many years to come. Whether it's professional wrestling or backyard wrestling, I still get to express myself. Oh, well, I'm kind of a shy person, but wrestling, it brings out a different side of me. And this year, there was a significant change in character, and that's really helping me in all aspects of life. So now moving on to I think it was like the 11th of September. That's the at least the date that I have down. Um, we well, what can I say? We did our first ever card video on this channel. Hopefully, the first of many, continuing into 2019. So in the past year or so, a friend from WXW actually, he had been he's a big card collector as well. He'd been telling me about all these card sets they have available, and there's some awesome box break videos on YouTube. This whole year, I've just been addicted to watching people unbox mostly the Undisputed set. Back then it was Undisputed 2017. So back in May, I pre-ordered a box of Undisputed 2018, which is something I wouldn't have been able to do if I didn't have a job, because those boxes are not cheap. And although it's fun, uh, man, it really, my wallet definitely took some damage from that one. But what an amazing box. Well, at least I think it was anyway. First pack, we got a Daniel Bryan autograph. We got a Finn Balor autograph, Shinsuke Nakamura, Alexa Bliss relic. Just an amazing box. And that resumed my card collection because I've been collecting for many years now. But over the past few years, that definitely slowed down. The stores in New Zealand, they stopped stocking cards like the Slam Attacks and all that, so I didn't really collect. But being able to purchase them online, it's just, yeah, it's made me remember how much fun collecting and opening packs were. And ever since that video, we've made quite a few different card videos. We've even got some more packages on the way as I speak right now. We've got more videos coming in 2019. Hopefully bigger and better things for the card videos in 2019. I hope you're enjoying them, because I certainly enjoy opening the packs. On the way, we actually do have a new box of the Legends cards, which just came out last week. So very excited for that. And that brings us to the greatest part of my year, one of the greatest nights of my life. 6th of October 2018, WWE Super Showdown came to Australia, where my favorite superstar of all time, The Undertaker, was going to go up against my second favorite superstar of all time, Triple H, in a rematch from what was originally my favorite match of all time when they went up against each other at WrestleMania 27. The biggest dream of mine, surprisingly, although that I have this title and I was able to go into the ring last year at WWE, I wasn't actually able to dream about something like this. So as far as actual dreams and things on my bucket list were concerned, being able to see The Undertaker perform inside a WWE ring was actually the top of my bucket list. And when he returned this year at WrestleMania, that became a possibility again. And when he came to Australia, I knew I had to go. So thankfully, for the money I had saved up, I was able to put it all towards a trip with my dad to WWE Super Showdown. And man, that was just amazing. The whole show, not just Undertaker vs. Triple H, with Shawn Michaels and Kane in their corners. We had superstars like AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, John Cena, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, The Miz. There's so many superstars I'm forgetting, but it's safe to say that that's the greatest show I'll ever be able to go to. Just such a jam-packed show. I'm so glad that they were able to go to Australia, to the Melbourne Cricket Ground for that. And yeah, I just had the time of my life. To this day, I still can't believe that I was actually there. I go back and watch Super Showdown quite a lot, and I can't believe that I was even there. It was just incredible. And Undertaker versus Triple H, man, the storytelling in that match was just insane. You don't get much of that these days. You don't get much, well, at least I don't really see much storytelling, whether it's up to the talent or not. Maybe they don't have as much freedom to be able to tell stories. Very few superstars these days involve storytelling in their matches, and Triple H and Undertaker, they are two of the best at doing that. and you don't need crazy high spots or triple flip cartwheel things over each other in the ring to have a good match. That was just a very, very good match from start to finish, in my opinion. I see that's made the #1 worst match of 2018 on What Culture's list, which I think is absolutely bullcrap, to put it nicely. That was personally my favorite match of the year because I was able to witness it live, and it involved two of my favorite superstars of all time. And yeah, as I said, the storytelling was amazing. And yeah, we're running out of time on this SD card as well. So sorry, I'm dragging on for way too long, but we've got only a couple more things to cover in 2018. Yeah, sorry, I gotta quickly shut this off. Sorry about that. We exceeded the time limit on the SD card too, so I had to take a minute to transfer the files and whatnot. So next thing, on the 7th of November, we reached 600 subscribers on this channel. And yeah, much like 500 subscribers, which I still can't believe, 600? Man, you guys are just, you guys are the best. Yeah, 600 subscribers, I still cannot believe it. Wow. Yeah, I'm still speechless about it a month and a half later. I just still can't believe it. Just thank you all so much, and hopefully you're around for a long time. Hopefully I can continue to provide interesting slash entertaining videos for you guys to enjoy. I hope that they only get better from here. So next, the 10th of December 2018, we officially released the WXW 2019 trading cards, which is something that I was going to say I've never done something like this before, but I kind of did. Back in primary school, I made little trading cards. Well, they weren't even cards. They were just little paper bits that was the same size of a card. Little paper bits of my friends at school and myself, and sold those. Yeah, made, what, I think $22, which just put more money towards more trading cards. Back in primary school, I think that was like 2011, 2010, somewhere around there, I made the trading cards, and that they weren't even that good, really. They were just, had the WWE logo and the person's name underneath and the defense and attack stats. So, what, 7 years later, over 7 years later, we are here, and I had another go at making trading cards, this time actually card, and this time actually a good printer, this time actually some graphic work, this time actually pictures of the superstar on the card, and actually put into packs and put into hobby boxes. And I'm overwhelmed with the support that the cards have already received. Thank you all so much. And actually, speaking of the cards, winner of our giveaway where we gave away some packs of WXW cards, one of our other winners, Liliana, received her cards all the way in the US. She received her cards the other day, so here's a pop-up of what she received. It's a little bit of a shame that Burglar base card appears to have some sort of water damage, which is a bit of a shame, but at least the other ones are still fine. It's cool that she hit one of the AEB Figs exclusive hits with the Bone Relic autograph out of 3. Yeah, I'm just so overwhelmed with all of your support, and I'm glad that you are enjoying these cards. She didn't even acknowledge the water damage on the Burglar card. She's just so grateful to have them, and I'm grateful for all the support. Really, I'm so grateful that you wanted to enter the contest, and to all the other winners of the contest who have or will be receiving packs of cards soon. And yeah, just I'm so happy with, yeah, I'm dragging on here. Next, the last milestone in this year, it's not really related to this channel, but it will definitely affect the channel in the future. When was it? I think it was last Friday or something. I got my restricted license for driving, which I think, I don't even know what the term is in America, but it's, so we have the learner's license, then the restricted, and then the full license. So I'm in that middle stage now. I don't know how you'd say that in other areas of the world. I think some people call it permits, but yeah, here it's a restricted license. Yeah, that'll definitely affect us on this channel. In future videos, we'll hopefully be able to do some figure hunts more often, maybe, just maybe. And hopefully more other things to come. So something else that I really want to do in this video, and I'm sorry we've been dragging on so long, I kind of have to rush through this. In past years I've done top 10 figure receivings of 2000 whatever, videos like that, but I'm trying to kind of improve videos on this channel, and wow, great start. We're already like over 20 minutes on this video, I'm pretty sure. But I'm trying to favor quality over quantity and not just make a bunch of separate videos for top lists. So I want to just compile it all into this video. Of course we've got the top figures, but I've made it a top 5 this year with some honorable mentions, which has been really hard to narrow it down to 5, and also a top 5 cards of the year. Hopefully that's the start of a new tradition on this channel. So without wasting any more of your time, let's jump into the top 5 cards I've received in 2018. Now, as much as I'd love to talk about each of these cards individually a bunch, we don't have enough time for that. So quickly at number 5, one of the cards I was able to pull in my first ever Undisputed box break, we've got a 6 of 50 Daniel Bryan autograph. At number 4, another card I was able to pull, but this time in the Legends 2017 set that I got last month. It is a 15 of 25 Charlotte Flair Retired Divas Championship medallion belt autograph. Really nice looking autograph. One of the best looking autographs I have in my card collection. Number 3, woo woo woo. It is a 3 of 25 Zack Ryder relic autograph card. Very happy to finally have a Zack Ryder autograph in my collection, as well as a piece of his shirt, which by the looks of it must be, it's purple if you can't tell on camera, must be from his sick shirt. Number 2, part of me still can't believe I have this card. It is a 25 out of 25, technically an eBay 1 of 1 for those who consider those. It is Goldberg from 2017 Undisputed. Very nice looking autograph. Yeah, very happy to own that. It is the best autograph I've received in 2018. And number 1, it's not even an autograph card. It is from the 2014 Road to WrestleMania, I believe. It is the authentic event-worn pants relic Undertaker card. And this has a piece of his pants from, well, on the card, they're saying it's from Great American Bash 2006 when he went up against Big Show in the Punjabi prison, which is correct, but he wore those pants on numerous occasions, not just then. He wore it in his, well, I'll put the card here actually. He wore it in his return at Survivor Series 2005, his Hell in a Cell match against Randy Orton, and numerous times in 2006, and even Luke Gallows wore those same tights to mock The Undertaker in 2010 with CM Punk on SmackDown. So a lot of history for that card there. Very pleased to add it to my collection. Now to the top 5 figures of the... First, it was way too hard to narrow it down to just 5 figures. So we've got quite a few honorable mentions. We've got Elite Series 60 Triple H, The Epic Moments Hardy Boys, Series 63 Shinsuke Nakamura. Man, that was probably the top release of 2018. Defining Moments Shawn Michaels, the mint on card one I got this year. Series 17 Zack Ryder, which I just got for Christmas. Series 55 Undertaker. The Hall of Fame Series 4, I think, Diesel. The Fan Central Toys R Us exclusive Triple H. and the basic Series 16 Undertaker, now to the top 5. Just scraping into the list at number 5, we have the gold standard version of Elite Series 63 Shelton Benjamin. This isn't in my list just because it's a chase variant and it's harder to find, but I always liked the gold standard version of Shelton Benjamin the most out of all of his runs. It's cool. This is his WrestleMania 25 attire. Comes with the ladder from when he was in the Money in the Bank ladder match. This whole release, I think it just fits the chase a lot more than the normal version because it has the ladder and all that. Just can't say enough great things about the gold standard Shelton Benjamin. Coming in at number 4, we have Elite Series 1 Undertaker, and the figure isn't really the reason why it's on the list because I already have the same figure in the Best of 2010 packaging release, but because it's from the first ever Elite Series, it was quite hard to actually find, and I managed to find it at not too bad of a price, and it came in absolutely pristine condition. It'll always be, well, most likely always be at the very first figure in the all these rows of figures because I do them by release date, and since it's Series 1, it'll always stay there unless if I get some more figures from Series 1. Coming in at number 3, we have the Hall of Champions Series 1 Batista. This is such an awesome figure, and the main reason why it's so high on this list is the story behind it. If you've been watching my videos since Vegas or before, you probably would have seen the figure hunt where I found this in the store in Vegas. Now, I'd been wanting this figure so badly, but the prices on eBay were just really high, and the figure was actually going for a lot of money. I'm not sure about now. I haven't really been keeping up with it now, but I remember at least back then when it first came out, this was going for like over $40 on eBay, and that includes US dollars. It was going really high, around the $40 US mark. And I didn't really think that I'd find this figure in the store. I even asked an employee at the Las Vegas Fight Shop who had the other figures in the set in stock, like this Undertaker and the Rikishi and Eddie Guerrero. I asked him about this Batista, and he said that it was a really hard figure to find and they did not have it in stock. But later that day, I went into a Target store and there it was. It was sitting right there at the front of the peg. I was so happy about finding it, and very happy to have it as a part of my collection. Coming in at number 2, we have the original defining moments WrestleMania 7 Macho King Randy Savage figure. I just cannot say enough great things about this figure. This is the top of many people's lists, and I was fortunate enough to receive it this year, which is why it is on my list. Yeah, just a perfect figure, really, and probably to this day it is still the best Macho Man Randy Savage figure. It's arguable, but it's pretty safe to say. And coming in at number 1, of course, it is Elite Series 62 Dude Love. This is just a perfect figure. Finally completes the 3 Faces of Foley. Mattel absolutely perfected this figure. Did you really think I was going to pick that as number 1? It's definitely not that. It is the Entrance Greats Undertaker figure signed by The Undertaker. Just, man, this is a basic figure pretty much, just with amazing accessories, but this is his Survivor Series 1990 debut attire, and just such an amazing figure, and it was signed by The Undertaker. Just, there's no way that I could have put any figures over this at number 1. Just, yeah. And sorry for dragging on so long. I tried my best to cut this video down, and we still managed to go significantly less time compared to last year's year-end review, so at least there's a positive in that. But again, sorry for making this video somewhat long, but nevertheless, I hope you all enjoyed it. What an amazing year this has been, the greatest year of my life, no two ways about it. And every single one of you who have supported this channel over the past year, you've just made this year so much better. I can't thank you all enough. Hopefully, 2019 will be even half as good as this year. And if that's the case, we are in for one hell of a ride in 2019. Hopefully, you all stick around for that. Hopefully, more awesome stuff to come next year, including the first ever video in 2019 on this channel. It will be a jam-packed unboxing from Ringside Collectibles. We've got quite a few figures coming in from there, and I'll also be showing off a bunch of figures that I've received over the past few months that you haven't seen on this channel yet, like that Dude Love, and we've got a bunch more. We've got, I think, around 20, a little bit less, a little bit more, I can't remember, but we've got tons of figures on the way next year. Yeah. What else do I say? Goodbye 2018. Thank you for watching. See you all in 2019. That's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos like this, feel free to check out the video right there. Follow me on all my social media accounts at the bottom of the screen. And most importantly, if you haven't done it already, click here to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.